Welcome in the video lecture series of operating system. Myself Avadhesh Dixit, Assistant Professor, IET, Dr. Ram Manohar Avadhesh, Ayodhya. And now today's topic is CPU scheduling criteria. Now, as you know, CPU have to execute processes, and in a system there may be many processes at a time. So there are different CPU scheduling algorithm, and through that algorithm CPU execute the requested process. For example, first come first services algorithm, round robin mode scheduling algorithm, sorted job first, and so on. And for executing the process in this algorithm, we need to understand some criteria and time which are used to evaluate the performance of that algorithm. So today we are going to understand what are the different criteria. First criteria is throughput. Here throughput refers the number of process executed in unit time. For example, if unit is a second, then how many processes are executing by the CPU in 1 second? Assume there are 20 processes executed in a 10 second, then throughput is a 2. And next, arrival time. Arrival time is the time which the process enters into the ready queue for execution. This is the point of time, not duration. Note it. Now here we are taking a realistic examples. We are relating some real life examples. For example, if you want to take dinner in a restaurant, then when you reach at restaurant, for example at 9 p.m. at 9 p.m. you reach restaurant, then arrival time is a 9 p.m. and next is a completion time. Completion time is also point of time, means the time when you comes out from the restaurant having taken dinner. So these two times are more important: arrival time and the completion time. Arrival time and the completion time. Now, next is a turnaround time. Turnaround time is refers to the total time taken by process in a system. For example, a process enters into the ready queue, waited, executed, meanwhile it may be waited, and after completing it comes out from the system. Then the total time taken by the CPU is known as the turnaround time, and note that it is a duration, time duration, and you can find it by completion time minus arrival time. Completion time minus arrival time. That means when you, if you relate from the restaurant, when you come out from the restaurant minus when you arrive at the restaurant. For example, you reach there 9 p.m. and you come out 11 p.m. 11 p.m. Then 11 p.m. minus 11 minus 9 is equal to 2 hours. Here known as turn around time. So completion time is 11 p.m. And next is a brush time here. Actually, brush time is actual time which requires for executing a process by the CPU. This is the very standard time, but it can also fluctuate, it can also vary based upon the system to system. But in a standard way, the time taken to execute a process, not waiting time here, require known as the brush time. For example, if you go in the restaurant, I think you requires only half an hour to take a dinner, but you have passed there 2 hours. Then half an hour. For example, at 10 p.m. you got food. At 10 p.m. you got food, and you require half an hour to complete it. You require half an hour to complete the food, to take the food. Then this brush time is known as that half an hour. So the brush time is actual time taken to execute a process by the CPU. And now response time. Time when process get CPU first minus arrival time. Time when process gets CPU first minus arrival time. Means if you relate with restaurant, at 9 p.m. you reached the restaurant, you waited for food at 10 p.m. Food was at your table. Then 10 minus 9 is known as the what? Response time. And at first time for when you got the food. Now next is a waiting time. Waiting time here refers the turnaround time minus rush time. Total turnaround time minus rush time. When a process enters into system, first of all, he wait for that scheduling algorithm. As per their scheduling algorithm, he wait for their turn. When a process gets started executing, then starting executing and arrived into the system, time is known as the response time. But meanwhile in executing, that process can also require some input output or some wait for other process data. Then waiting time here refer to the turnaround time minus the brush time, actual execution time. And this waiting time is always more than or equal to the response time, because waiting time can be in many steps also, not initial waiting time. For example, in restaurant, if he got the food in the table, but meanwhile he ordered some new dish, and he waited for the dish for next 15 minutes or 10 minutes, then that also waiting time. Therefore, the complete waiting time equal to the turnaround time minus the rush time. So now these criteria are very important in evaluating different CPU scheduling algorithms, and we will use these in our coming videos when we will taught you different CPU scheduling algorithm. Thank you for today.